Alright, how is everybody doing this fine afternoon? Alright, yeah. Alright, I forgot to put up the I forgot to put the chat up. That is my bad. Let me go ahead and fix that really quick. Yes, there we go. There we go. Now I just gotta edit it to the point where it looks good on screen. Bring it down a little bit. That looks beautiful. Hey! Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for hopping on in. Already 4 likes. Damn. Francis, Jersey, Rhiannon. Mark, how you doing? What's your favorite Jason? Ooh, good question, Mark. And thank you for joining, by the way. My favorite Jason is actually... I had the picture right here, but I hung it back on the wall. Actually, Ted White from Friday the 13th, Part 4. That's my personal favorite Jason. Always loved him. Always will. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Movie Maker? How you doing, man? And by the way, guys, let me know if everything's okay with the live stream. Is the chat good? Is everything sounding okay? Hopefully everything's okay. Yeah. Because sometimes I don't know, and sometimes it doesn't let me know. Today isn't my day. I'm sorry to hear that. Reagan, how are you doing? Hey, finally back on a live in time. Hell yeah. Tom, Marlene, hey, thank you guys for making it. 10 views and 10 likes. That was quick. 2 minutes, already 10 likes. What happened overnight? Did something happen? Normally it takes a while for us to get to 10 likes and views and stuff, but now it's like people are actually like hopping on in and being a part of the conversations. It's fantastic. Scout sounds good, looks good. Thank you so much for letting me know, Francis. I appreciate that, man. I'm almost out of coffee. That's a crime. Did you get a chuckle out of the Grimace? You know, I wanted to do something. I'm a really big fan of the McDonald's characters. I love Grimace. I've always been a big fan, so when McDonald's actually wanted to celebrate that character, I just knew I had to hop on the bandwagon. And when I found out people were actually, like, making these trends, or this trend was going around that people were dying after drinking the Grimace, I mean, a bit of horror, a bit of McDonald's, I mean, dude, that's, like, right up my alley. I had to do something. I know I didn't actually drink the Grimace shake. That actually, fun fact behind the scenes stuff, that actually wasn't a Grimace shake. I yacked out of my mouth. That was actually a fruit smoothie I made to look like a Grimace shake because I couldn't go out and buy one at the time. Hey, Cheyenne, how are you doing? Thank you for making it to the live stream. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Sorry, I'll have to fix my membership. Got a new card. No worries. Don't worry about it, Nicathor. I understand, man. I understand. Just saying hey, getting ready for karaoke. Thank you again for the $2, Jimmy. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you've been donating a lot to my channel. Hey, I'm going to try to pronounce your name, and I'm an idiot, so you're gonna have to forgive me. You don't have to forgive me. If you want, you can punch me in the face the next time you see me in person, or whenever you see me in person. Is it Briella? Is it Briella? I'm positive it's how you pronounce that. How you doing? Thank you so much for making it to the live stream, Briella. I'm so happy and honored to have you here. I fell asleep in a graveyard and smelled magnolia. I felt someone touch my face, and I bolted awake. I'm surprised you could even pass out in a graveyard. I see a clown dog. That you do. That clown's name is Twinkie. That is Twinkie. I do have a clown collection. One day when I get my own place, I plan on actually setting up my own paranormal room, and all these clowns will be in that room, kind of in a corner. They'll be part of the background. So I definitely had to stock up when I could. Next to Chucky and that gremlin. That's right. His name is Twinkie. That's right. I love that we already have some new faces in here. That is so. Sing your heart out, Jimmy. Absolutely. Yeah. Go. Yeah. When Jimmy go to karaoke, yeah, sing your heart out, man. Member for 28 months. What's good? Hope you're well, Adam. I'm glad to see that you made it, Adam. I was kind of missing you on the last live stream. How are you doing today? Thank you for making it to the live stream. I was walking my doggo and rested on a grassy hill. So still, the fact that you passed out in a graveyard, man, that's impressive. Super anticipated for Five Nights at Freddy's movie. The stuff I'm expecting from it is effective jump scares, a whole lot of kills and gore, and I'm not sure if I'm going to really kind of... I mean, I haven't played all the games for Five Nights at Freddy's, but I'm not sure if they're going to rely too much on the gore for this one. I think they're just going to rely on... You know, jump scares are probably one of the biggest factors for the Five Nights at Freddy's games. I mean, if it wasn't for the jump scares, people wouldn't be as scared playing it. I mean, the concept itself is creepy, but the jump scares are really where it's, like, almost painful to play the game because you know they're going to happen and you know they're going to get you. So... we'll see. I'm hoping there's a bit of blood and gore, you know, with Willy's Wonderland. That movie was gory as hell, but I don't see it being that kind of way with this one. You love Ghostface? Hell yeah. I do. Yep, Ghostface. I love Ghostface myself. I enjoy y'all enjoy your evening. Be here to see your. Oh yeah, definitely be here to see the birthday live stream. Definitely. And another package came today, by the way. It looks like possibly a DVD Blu-ray in that packaging, so I'm assuming one of you guys sent that. Yeah, Five Nights. Yeah, FNAF movie without jump scares would be a major fail. Yeah, what would you be doing at that point? That's like the one movie I would expect to have a lot of jump scares. I like the FNAF movie trailer. I did too. I thought, so far all the marketing has been quite damn decent for that movie. They haven't showed a whole lot, which I appreciate. Ghostface is your favorite? Hell yeah, I respect that. Here soon, Scream 6 should be coming out to my channel, Scream 6 reaction. Hopefully later than, sooner than later. I should be able to make it to your birthday live stream. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, Cheyenne. Yeah, July 2nd at 1 p.m. So in the next 2 days, I'll be going live for my birthday live stream. I got several packages over there. By now, if you plan on sending something, it probably won't make it here in time. We only have 2 days left, and yeah, mail doesn't get mailed on Sunday. So how many packages so far? I would say probably about 6 packages probably over there right now. One of them's a rather big one. I got like 3 from you, Philip, and I got 2 others. I know I missed it last year. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't expect everybody to make it to the birthday live stream. You guys can watch it after the fact. That works too. Followed the smell of magnolia and found a tree. When I came across the headstone with a Wagner written on it, I thought I saw someone standing not too far from me. I quietly dissipated with my dog. Well, at that point, I don't blame you. Yeah. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you so much, Briella. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. I'll be turning 27 years old this year. We got 27 views on the live stream right now, too. Isn't that crazy? By the way, if you have not, hit that like button, guys. That's the easiest way to help out with the video. Helps out with the algorithm. More people will hop on in. More people will be recommended to this channel. If you're one of those people who wants to see this channel grow and continue, maybe to hopefully someday do paranormal investigations or bigger types of videos, then definitely make sure you support this channel as much as you possibly can. Hell, even if it's a video you don't want to go out of your way to watch, I always recommend that you at least hop over there, give it somewhat of a view, see what you think of it, and then hit the like button. It means a lot. It helps out a lot. Guess who's here? I just turned 19. Ah, well, happy birthday, damn it, Bobby. Hell yeah, man. And thank you so much for the $5. That is very, very sweet and generous of you. I appreciate that. Yes, the birthday stream will be on Sunday. Yeah. Everyone is turning 27. I'm going to be 24 this year. Hell yeah. Another storm system moving in. Third one today. Yeah, it's almost kind of one of those things now where I'm not surprised anymore with the storms that we're getting. We've been getting so many storms of recently, so many warnings, so many watches for tornadoes and stuff. It's just one of those things. Yeah, it's like, wow. They're happening a lot lately. I usually love to listen while drawing. Hell, well, that's awesome. Hello, everyone. And by the way, guys, I think it's probably safe to say that I actually will be doing a collaboration live stream with Zawoki. I'm not sure if we're going to be watching anything, like doing reactions together just yet, but I definitely want to let you know that we are probably going to be doing a live stream where we kind of discuss our maybe if he has any paranormal experiences, we can discuss that. Maybe if I have any paranormal experiences, we'll have conversations about that stuff. We'll also be doing just talking about life, movies, horror films, things like that, anything that we're interested in, and maybe even paranormal investigators, what our favorite ones are on YouTube, things like that. So if you guys are excited about that, then I hope to see you there. But I'm not sure when it's going to happen. I just know that we're already talking about it and we're making thumbnails. So yeah, we'll see when it happens. I'll let you guys know in advance so you guys don't miss it. But what time is your birthday live stream going to be? I would say 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So I'm going to try to do 1 p.m. If I can't do 1 p.m., it's going to be later on in the day. So just keep a lookout as best as you can. I've been on a third shift schedule lately, so it's kind of difficult to stay awake during the middle of the day at this point because I'm trying to get a job at Walmart as a third shift employee. And I'll do my best to absolutely go live that day. It should be at least on that day. Even if it's like really late or early, I should be going live on that day. Where's my fancy feast? Yeah, I know, right? Church is actually, he's hanging out and chilling in the basement at the moment. Hello, Kayleen. How are you doing? By the way, has anybody else hopped on in here yet? Movie Maker, see removing messages, must be messing up on a Huggy Black. Hey, oh, you're not that late, man. We're only 10 minutes into the live stream. Only 10 minutes. You're not late. You made it. I love horror movies, but I hate jump scares. And happy early birthday. Thank you so much, Tom. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Dude, don't you love that new emoji I made? Yeah, any Friday the 13th Part 5 fans in here? Forget it, Vic. Just forget it. but I really think you're out of line. I love that. That was like when I saw a post of someone like, you know, saying that quote and everything, and I was like, I have to make an emoji out of that. There has to be like a special emoji for the channel members that's all about that scene. I used to quote that scene all the time with my buddy Lane. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Thank you again, Briella. I appreciate that. I can't do jump scares. It makes me feel like I will have a heart attack. Some do for sure. Especially if the movie has a good atmosphere. If the movie has a good atmosphere where I'm already kind of on edge and then the jump scare happens, yeah, it's pretty next level. I used to like the JU. I might watch the FNAF movie on Peacock. You know, if it's getting released on Peacock, I might do a reaction to it. I think that'd be a fun reaction. So if it releases on Peacock, I will do a movie reaction. I'll see if I can make it. I kind of stay at church until like 3 p.m. So if I'll see if I can make it. Hey, that's okay. I understand. You know, it's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you can watch it back if you have to. I used to like jump scares. Oh, gotcha. Now, okay. I mean, some jump scares work, some don't. I just don't like the jump scares that aren't, like, well built up. If they're just thrown in there just to be thrown in there, like a cat just jumping out of a window or something, or like a cat jumping into a window and just making a loud-ass meow sound, then it's just like I'm not really all for it. But if it's, like, actually well built up, kind of like the Conjuring movie where they're kind of building this entity up, and then when you finally get to see what it looks like, you're like, holy shit, and it jump scares you, jumps on top of you from the wardrobe. Yeah, no, that shit is what I love. I just came in for that and to hear the story, so I don't expect to chat much. Hey, that's okay, damn it, Bobby. I understand, man. I understand. Again, happy late birthday, man. I don't think I'll be watching the FNAF movie, to be honest. Hey, you know what? I get it. I do. I can't wait to watch it, because I love movies that take place in sort of theme park-esque places. That coffee. I like movies that take place in theme park-esque places or just, like, arcade places and stuff. I genuinely just eat those up. So I myself am looking highly forward to that. Josh Hutcherson's a great actor. He is, but he's not really the reason why I'm excited to go see this movie. I'm excited to go see the animatronics, obviously, but I'm also really excited to go see it for Matthew Lillard. This guy has not been in enough movies. In my opinion, he is one of the biggest reasons why I'm excited to go see this movie. I mean, him back in the horror genre, man, is just, yeah, we need more of that. No offense to Josh Hutcherson. I'm really excited to see him in it too, but, man, Matthew Lillard, really excited to see that. Hey, what's up, Fauci? How are you doing today, dude? How are you doing today? Jeepers 3, oh, Jeepers Creepers 3. Ooh. What is that? What, does that even exist? They come out with one of those? I still have yet to watch the Reborn movie, and I'm going to watch it regardless of what people say. I actually have to watch it because that's what the patrons voted on. But I'm beginning to dread it. At first I was excited, but I'm really beginning to dread it. I don't know what it is. I was excited as all hell. I'm like, I need to see another Jeepers Creepers movie, and now everybody's been warning me and kind of just putting up the cross, right? The fucking crucifix saying you got to keep that shit away from you. And it's beginning to weigh on me a little bit. Oh, you're good? That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'm doing pretty solid myself. I'm actually, hopefully, here soon, I should be doing a lot of collaborations with other channels, and if you guys have not, Fauci is actually a guy who does a lot of horror movie reviews and talks and watch-alongs on his channel, so if you're into that stuff, then I highly recommend you do it, and go over there and subscribe to his channel. He's a really cool guy, really fun to watch. I think you're going to like him, genuinely, so if you have not, check out Fauci Cinema. He's doing really good. He actually just recently hit 5,000 subscribers, which is phenomenal, man. I love seeing more people in the horror community getting the love and respect. But we have enough, right? We have enough of these, I don't want to say Mr. Beast wannabes, but at the same time, it's kind of like, yeah, at the same time, I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of Mr. Beast wannabes, and I think we're getting too many of them. But we don't have enough, popular horror content creators. We need more of those. We need more. Carolyn hopped on in. How are you doing, Carolyn? Thank you for making it. Jeepers Creepers Reborn makes that's scary. Jeepers Creepers Reborn makes Jeepers Creepers 3 look like The Godfather. I hated Jeepers Creepers 3. I hated it with a passion. So, you know what? If there is anything that is better about this new Jeepers Creepers movie, and I haven't even seen the movie, but if there's anything that is better about this Jeepers Creepers movie, it's the fact that that prick director from the Jeepers Creepers franchise beforehand is not attached to it. Whatever his name is. Oh my god, what is his name? I honestly don't even care that I forgot his name, but it's going to bother me, so I got to look it up. Victor Salva. Victor Salva's not attached, which is already a big plus for me. That he's not, yeah. They're not trying to make him hot, are they? I hated 3 as well. Oh, that would be fun. Planning on rewatching Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. That's a great time. That's a great time. I actually have that on VHS, and I every once in a while will, you know, low-key put that on and watch it. For a kid's film, it's pretty damn freaky. Name the cat Ghosty Cat. I have heard of the Welcome Home, the ARG horror thingy with puppets. How's everybody? Okay, who's all? I have to go. All right, Briella, thank you again for hopping on in. I appreciate you making it to the live stream. Always happy to see new faces around here. So, again, if you have not, definitely subscribe to the channel. I'd love to see you on more live streams here soon. Yeah, it is, but also the songs in it are a banger. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. It's Terror Time again. Oh, my. Very catchy. Nathan Forrest Winter's doing a lot better now. He's an indie filmmaker. Ooh, nice. You missed my comment, Jordan. Did I really? Let me go back up. It's going by fast. The comments are going by really fast, actually. Mr. Beast got invited to go to the Titan sub, and he declined. He said he is relieved he did. That would have been fucking horrible. Wow. Wow. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know he was offered. I'm sure he probably was. I mean, that's probably no surprise, but, you know, because, you know, billionaires and millionaires always get invited to do stuff like that. But glad he didn't go. Should an animatronic be the first, or human should die first in the FNAF movie? If I had to guess, I'd probably say an animatronic is probably going to be the first one to die, only because it doesn't look like there's that many kind of main characters for the film. So they got the little sister, the older brother who's becoming the, oh my god, why is it not clicking with me? The security guard, and then you got the police officer. Those are the only characters in the movie that I can see. But then again, if they're going to show the past of what the animatronics did, then I'm sure probably a human character will probably die first. Because those, you know what I mean. I love your videos. Oh, thank you so much, Briella. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, clearly for name and bragging rights. Link to Jordan's second gaming. Oh, yeah, guys. If you want to go check out my gaming channel, it'd mean a lot. Go over there, subscribe to it. I post quite a bit of gaming stuff. I'm trying to move all my older gaming content over to the second channel, so I've been trying to do that recently. I did it recently with 2 videos. I did my Minecraft building Camp Crystal Lake in Minecraft video, and then I did the FNAF Five Nights at Freddy's first time playing live streams, and I already sent them to my second channel. John Carpenter and Josh Hutcherson should do a movie together. 2 Kentucky guys could be awesome. Could be. A Scooby-Doo FNAF crossover should be insanely fun. I would actually be down to watch that. I think that would be a great time. Go live tomorrow. I will do my best. However, I already got to go live in 2 days anyways, so I've already gone live last night. I've gone live today. I got to go live on the 2nd. I might skip out on tomorrow, but you will see me on July 2nd. So, because I can't do like that many live streams all in 1 week. That's a lot of live streams and a lot of time. But I might go, maybe I'll go live on my second channel. We'll see. We'll see about that. I think I should revisit the Scooby-Doo movies. You should. You should. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. They went a lot harder than they needed to. I mean, some of those Scooby-Doo movies are really damn decent. I would actually say that Zombie Island is probably the best Scooby-Doo movie we've ever had, because it actually is like scary in a sense. When I was a kid, that movie terrified the hell out of me, and not any of the other Scooby-Doo movies did that. So Zombie Island was mature in a sense. I mean, it got dark. I don't know if you remember, but Zombie Island was a dark kids movie. I'm not trying to spoil it, but there's literally a moment in the movie where they're showing the past between like pirates and this group of settlers, and the pirates scared the settlers into the bayous where the crocodiles ate them alive. I mean, you literally see them go out into the lake, and you see the crocodile swimming up to them, where they ate them. Crazy. Do we have to sing Happy Birthday? No, you don't have to sing Happy Birthday. No, you don't. Saw first Scooby-Doo at drive-in? That's nuts. The live action ones, I think I should revisit. Oh, you want to revisit the live action movies? Okay, okay. They're not bad. They're not bad. A lot better than that most recent Scooby-Doo movie. Dude, that movie sucked. I'm sorry. If you're a fan of that Scoob movie that came out in like 2019 or 2020, whatever, that movie was so effing disappointing. I thought that movie was going to be great. The animation looked good, the backstory and everything, but for some reason they decided to tell a story about superheroes instead of like actual monsters and stuff. I felt like I just was so bummed out. I'm like, man, you could have had a horror element to this. You could have had a lot of fun with the scares. But you went down a superhero. I'm only assuming because, superheroes were such a big talk at that time. I think Endgame just came out and a lot of other Avengers, Marvel stuff. So everybody was like really pumped to see more superhero content. It's like, oh, Scooby-Doo and superheroes, let's get it going. Oh yeah, I was amazed how dark it got. The Sam and Colby guests are getting annoying. I would say, though, and I'm going to say this, I think the most recent guests were the least annoying. I think the last two collaborations they did were even beyond annoying compared to that. So, I actually would say that they're getting less annoying, in my opinion. But I find it strange that they're, and I know why they're doing it for clout reasons. They're collaborating with a bunch of streamers because Twitch streamers are so popular right now. I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like as a fan of the paranormal and Sam and Colby in general, I just want to see them collaborate with people who are in that field more. I would love to see a Zach Bagans collaboration. I think they should. I think they could get him to collaborate. I think they follow each other on Instagram. I would love to see a Zach Bagans collaboration, or maybe even Aaron from Ghost Adventures would be kind of cool. I would love to see that. But we're getting Twitch streamers more than that. And it's kind of like, okay. Jason and Grant from Ghost Hunters would be a really cool duo to see collaborate with them. I get why they're collaborating with streamers, but I would be more interested in people who actually want to catch, like, paranormal evidence, right? And Omar Gosh actually makes more sense than, some of the streamers they're picking. And I'm sure, by the way, I'm sure someday they probably will. So even knowing they're not collaborating with them right now, that doesn't mean they won't collaborate with them down the road. They're probably just trying to get themselves to 10 million subs as soon as possible, which makes perfect sense. I mean, if they're trying to get themselves to 10 million subs, collaborating with streamers on the internet is probably a better way to gain these subscribers than probably trying to collaborate with people who've had TV shows. I get it. At the end of the day, I do get it. And maybe deep down, I just don't like seeing some of these Twitch streamers because I think some of them can kind of be obnoxious. But at the end of the day, if they really want to push for it, makes sense. All right, let me go back up and try to catch some of these comments. Chompaz, how you doing, man? Kayleen, I agree. They do the best by themselves. I agree with that. Yeah, when they're actually investigating paranormal locations by themselves, they're insanely entertaining. I would actually say they're better when they're by themselves than when they collaborate with anybody. Not saying they can't, do better with collaborations. I'm sure one day we'll get a video that's going to blow our minds. Like, oh my god, that was a fantastic collaboration. But at the time, I'm like, they do really good by themselves. Hey, Peachy, thank you for making it. They are less annoying by themselves, but I drifted away from their content over time. Makes sense. Did you know James Gunn wrote the live-action Scooby-Doo? I did, actually. Yes, I did. Philip Bennett, Project Fear, Sam and Colby. I know, man. I know. You're the one person who keeps mentioning Project Fear to me. I know. I got to get to it. I really do. I know they posted a second video today. And you know what? I'm kind of okay with doing that, actually. Waiting and seeing them post more content, because then it gives me something to react to afterwards, especially if I like their content too much. I don't have to wait. I can just do a reaction. The last guest, the non-medium, was annoying. I didn't find her annoying. I honestly didn't. There were some moments, that, were obviously a little bit playful and stuff, but she wasn't on the level of, and I know Peachy's watching, she wasn't on the level of, like, a Foolish, in my opinion, where it was, like, trying too hard in that moment to be funny, or something along that. I'm not trying to offend anybody who loves these people, I'm just saying. In that video, these paranormal videos where I like some of the serious tones, I like watching people get good evidence, but when you're cracking jokes every 2 seconds, it gets a bit obnoxious. I would say that this last investigation had some of the least amount of humor in it. As a matter of fact, I felt pretty chilled out at the end of that video. So I think it was actually a really good video, and I don't think anybody was annoying in that entire thing. Can't seem to get... Look! Because he's the first person that comes to my mind when I think of obnoxious guests on their channel. And I'm not trying to. I've already said it 1,000 times, though. I do think his channel would be fantastic. I mean, I'm sure his Twitch is fantastic. But when it came to that Sam and Colby thing, it was probably a bad introduction to him. So, even people who, you know, said they loved him still felt like, you know, it was probably... His Twitch is better. I could have said Carl Jacobs, too, but Carl Jacobs didn't really annoy me throughout that video. Tommy, in the last investigation, was rather annoying, especially when he just came out and said, F you, witch, which even shocked Sam and Colby. You know, when Sam and Colby is actually shocked about, you know, some of the stupid shit someone might do, that's pretty bad. Because in the beginning, you know, Sam and Colby used to be pioneers at that stuff. They would do the cringiest of things, but now it's like, when someone does it on their channel and someone does like a really crazy out there thing, they're like, yeah. And they're kind of, it shows that they've obviously matured as content creators too. They take what they're doing very seriously. Who was the medium guest? I can't, Peachy would know. Peachy would definitely know who those guests were on the last one, but I can't really tell you off the top of my mind right now. The storm is moving up in, praying for rain, enough already. Right. Thank you for that. She gave the name. Zach Bagans might try to take over the collaboration. He might. Well, yeah, because Zach Bagans is not really the type of person to do collaborations. He's kind of the person to run the show. So that might not be a great idea. I could already see Zach I could already see Zach Bagans, yeah, just trying to overtake their video and try to make it all about his opinions and his side of the story and stuff. I have always been interested in Hellfire Caves. It's really haunted location. I've been really interested in it myself too, especially after that video. Selena Spooky Boo is funny channel with the paranormal, just spooky content in general, as she lives in a haunted house. Yeah, oh yeah, I like Selena Spooky Boo a lot. I think she's genuinely a good person. So I've actually really, and her humor works for me. I think she's naturally funny. What did Francis say? I'm playing the new Diablo, and I just got kicked during a boss fight because I lost connection. Great design, guys. Great design. That sucks. Dude, that used to happen to us all the time in Friday the 13th, the game. Still kind of does in some senses. But that used to happen all the time, and I remember that used to piss us off. The second we were about to win that game, and then all of a sudden the connection just goes. Yeah. Yeah, even playing one player, you need to be connected online. It's so dumb. That sucks, Francis. I'd be pissed. We have 18 likes. Thank you guys for hopping on in and actually hitting that like button, showing your support for the channel by leaving a comment in the chat. Really means a lot. I know it's something. I know it's in your mind. You're probably like, leaving a comment would not help all that much, but as a matter of fact, it really does help out a lot. So if you're one of those people who have never commented on these live streams before, but you've always watched in the background, I definitely encourage you to actually make yourselves known to the chat, make yourselves known to the community. Have fun with it. I mean, all I can do is give my opinions about things, but you guys can have conversations among yourselves and give you your thoughts. I've been liking the overnight videos a lot lately. I know, and I've been really bummed out I haven't been able to react to them. Obviously, I'm not reacting to them for obvious reasons from what happened last time when I tried to do this, and I almost got I got those copyright strike warnings, which, by the way, I still have not heard anything back from them yet, so I think they just probably let it go, which I'm very thankful they did. But that's one of the reasons why I have never really been going back and just watching them again. They're content creators. It makes more sense for them to collab with one another. Exactly. Going back to what I was saying, it makes more sense that they would collaborate with people on the same platform or Twitch, which is also kind of coincide with, in a sense, YouTube. Not saying it does all the time, but normally when you see someone who has a Twitch channel, more than likely they have a YouTube channel too, or vice versa. So it does make sense that people from Twitch and YouTube collaborate a lot. MDG, yo, what's up? Sorry, I've been missing a lot of... I was about to say, you haven't been on one of my live streams in a while, man. How are you doing? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't have to apologize to me. I understand. I'm drinking Coca-Cola right now. Hell yeah, Huggy Black. Hell yeah, man. Honestly, it would be funny to watch Sam and Colby play Phasmophobia. They should. At some point, they really should. I think that would be a great video. Doesn't mean you have to like said collab guests. No. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I still stand by that one video. The one where they did a collaboration with Carl Jacobs and Foolish. I can't remember the title of the video, but you know which one I'm talking about. I still will say that video really bummed me out and disappointed me. I just didn't enjoy watching it. which that's me. I mean, I was a Carl Jacobs fan like beforehand too, and I still just found it to be like bleh. But you know, there's people out there who love it, and you know, the more power to you. Happy to hear it. Glad that you love that video. Hell yeah, that's awesome. It worked for you. It just didn't work for me. Which you know, they're not making the content to work for me specifically, so they're just putting out what they want to put out, and I encourage them to keep doing that. Even if I don't like the video, at the end of the day, I'm hoping that they stick to their guns. They keep doing the content that they're doing. They're doing phenomenal. Obviously, they're almost at 10 million subs. So if they took any of my advice, they should be ashamed of themselves because they're doing a phenomenal job right now. That's you know, all I can state is my opinion. And I say that for every content creator. Overnight, Twin Paranormal, all of them. If they take anything from my videos and take it personally or take it into consideration on making their own content, I really highly suggest you don't do that. Because clearly what you're doing is working for you, and you should not listen to me at that point. Keep in mind, I'm a reaction channel. All I can do is give my honesty, my opinions about certain things, but to influence another creator who is by far more popular than me to try to do something different with their channel, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Had to disappear for a bit. You're back. Welcome back, Cheyenne. Carolyn, I mean, God. Oh. My room is a bit warm right now, so I'm feeling it. I'm a huge Overnight fan, but I haven't liked their recent videos with a lot of their viewers in it. 10 million subs means spending the night at the Conjuring House. That's right. Yep. Hey, King and Dash, how you doing? Thank you for hopping on in. What if Sam and Colby brought Twin Paranormal to the Conjuring House for a few days when they go for a week? I think they're probably planning on doing it just alone, which I think would be better than bringing the Twin Paranormal group. That would be kind of cool, but that would also give them an idea for a future video too, right? I mean, if they can get access for the Conjuring House for a week, I'm sure they can do it again. Do we really need another Sam and Colby Conjuring House video? So repetitive. I mean, a week at the Conjuring House, though. A week at the Conjuring House. No one's done that to my knowledge yet. So, I mean, I get it. I mean, I get why you'd want to do it. But, yeah. And plus, I hate to say it, but the name of the building itself, the Conjuring House. The Conjuring's a pretty big topic, so obviously it's going to bring in a lot of views. People are going to want to see the Conjuring House. It has a more popular name than most of the other paranormal locations they go to, so I get why they would want to go to the Conjuring House and do that. For me, would it be cool to see him do something else? Yeah. I mean, imagine a week at the Sally House or a week at the Belair House or something like that. That would be crazy cool too. I totally agree with Peachy. But no, I do. You know, I genuinely do agree with her too. I would rather, you know, see them do something else than to go back to the Conjuring House again. Actually, their last Conjuring House video where they had that very over-the-top kind of prayer in the basement thing really took me out of the video a little bit. Felt like I was watching The Conjuring 4. You know, it's like the music was getting very loud and stuff. It was like I felt like the house was about to shake and demons were gonna start crawling out of the ground and stuff. It just really felt over the top. There's so many paranormal places in the world. They need to change it up. I agree. I think it'd be kind of cool. And there's a lot of places they have not been to yet. I gotta go, but have a great one, Jordan. I'll try to make it to the next live stream. All right, MDG, thank you again. I would want to see the bridge where Mothman appeared. That would be a fantastic video. Maybe but I would, you know, that's my thing. I want to be the one doing cryptid hunts, right? So Sam and Colby, you stick with your paranormal stuff. I want to do cryptid hunts and paranormal stuff. I would want to go, yeah, do a video on the Mothman and stuff, and do videos on Bigfoot and all that crazy, awesome content. I mean, I already have it, like, images in my mind about what the content would look like. Yeah. A guy can dream. It's funny, my parents have never seen the Conjuring movies, but I told them it was based on an actual house, and it was based on an actual house and a story, and it's my bucket list, including the Winchester Mystery House. I love, you know, well, it wasn't that long ago when they did Winchester, too, was it? Mothman, my beloved. Let's see here. I feel like you can find yeah, you're right. There's a lot of, I mean, I think every paranormal investigator on the platform has been to the Conjuring House. I'm sure. Seth Borden, Jake the Viking, Sam and Colby, Overnight, Twin Paranormal has been to the Conjuring House. I mean, anybody I can think of. I'm sure Omar Gosh has been there. Be back real quick. All right, Tom. I become desensitized to the Conjuring House. I don't blame you. I mean, yeah, it is repetitive seeing it from every paranormal investigator so often. I mean, at some point, I'd love to go there myself and film a video. But I wouldn't like, base my whole, you know, lifestyle and channel on just one place. I'd love to go. I want to go to the Ohio State Reformatory, though. That's one I want to go to. Just saved a moth a couple minutes ago. Could this be a sign? Am I going to die? You're not going to die. Don't worry about it. Maybe. I don't know. No. Mr. Doodles! Oh, yeah, you said something earlier. My apologies. I was, like, so into conversation. Thank you for making it, Mr. Doodles. How are you doing today? Hell yeah. And by the way, guys, we're almost to 30 likes. Like, 36 minutes on a live stream and almost 30 likes. It's kind of like last night. Dude, these videos are getting more popular. Thank you. Henry, if I do start my YouTube channel up again, I want to do local haunted history since we have a ton of Revolutionary War history, including fact George Washington State in our town as well. That's pretty awesome. Hell yeah. Sorry, I had a hair in my eyeball. Yeah, the Conjuring House spirits, yeah, probably just want to be left alone at this point. Like, oh my god, it's every week. Well, you just got to imagine all the people who aren't paranormal investigators who go there too, right? I mean, dude, there's probably someone there right now. There's probably an actual person in the Conjuring House right now. Honestly, it wouldn't even surprise me if Sam and Colby had already filmed that video. I'm sure it's probably already a video. They say when we hit 10 million, we'll go to the Conjuring House and stay a week, but it's probably already filmed. It's probably already ready to go. How much you want to bet that they probably already stayed a week there, and they already got that whole video filmed out? And it's already edited, it's already scheduled, it's already... Not scheduled, but it's already kind of like backed up on their YouTube channel, just waiting for that 10 million mark. I wouldn't be surprised. That wouldn't be a bad idea. They should try exploring more haunted locations outside of the U.S. Japan has more... I would love to see them go to Japan. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, good idea. That's a good thought, Peachy. You're secretly a cat? Possibly. They might do it as Hell Week special. Oh, they might. That's not a bad thought. Yeah, Hell Week special. Especially through the viewpoint of which... They already know. You know, they already know that they're definitely gonna hit 10 million subs. They already know it. I mean, I'm pretty 100% positive by the end of 2023, they're probably going to be at 10 million subs. I don't even think it's going to be 2024 at this point. I think it's going to be 2023, the end of 2023 when they have 10 million. It's just one of those things. Let's see here. Sorry, I was reading a comment. Especially through the viewpoint of the witch medium and doing the Washington spy trail, which has fascinating history. Japan would be so cool. Korea would be an idea. And also, when I was young, I pet a kangaroo. I almost got kicked by a kangaroo at the zoo once. That was pretty intense. Thailand. I thought they did go to Japan. The Suicide Force. No, you're right. They did go to the Suicide Force. So yes, they were at Japan. Yeah, they've been to Japan once. But I think there's probably way more locations they could have gone to. Not true. Only Colby went to the Suicide Forest. I don't think they need to go back there, though. That's like one of the locations I just feel like it never looks good on the person filming there. It always looks a bit... It makes you look selfish. It makes you look like you're out there to look for a dead body and kind of evading people's privacy and whatnot. So I just don't think it's a... people wanted, really were talking about how the Titanic was like invading privacy and stuff, and they're going in like to these, just disturbing the dead in a sense. And I feel the same exact way about the Suicide Force. Though I would say the Suicide Force is almost even by far worse than something like the Titanic in a sense, because they're actually people who are probably still there, right? And they're just, their lifeless bodies are just sitting there, and people want to record them for views. And I dare you to go there. I dare you to go look at that dead body. And it's just like, it's not a game. These are real people. These are real human beings with actual feelings who just ended their lives. And it's just just one of those locations that I'm just like, please don't go there. Please don't film there. And if you do film there, don't go beyond the point where you shouldn't go beyond the rope. Don't go beyond that point filming. If you want, go down the trail, go down the hiking trail, then turn right around and start doing. And if you want, just please don't film it and post it. Just please don't film it and post it. I beg of you. If anything, if you know you're going to go down there, just don't film it or post it. It's just, I just don't understand. No, I didn't get kicked by the kangaroo. It came close, though. I remember I was actually at the Columbus Zoo, and this kangaroo just got up right in front of me. And I remember the trainer, the person there, was like, whoa, whoa, don't move. And I was like, all I was doing was walking down the trail, right? The walk trail. And the kangaroo was kind of laying on it, and he just stood up in front of me. And of course, I was the one he stood up in front of, right? I thought he was going to beat the shit out of me. It wouldn't have even been a fight. He would have just kicked me, and I would have been done. It's like people excavating tombs like you're desecrating graves. I mean, archaeology is cool, but come on. In a sense, yeah, I feel the same exact way. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Egyptian stuff, and I love sarcophaguses and all that great stuff, but yeah, that was, I feel the same way, though. It's like, that's no different than going and digging up bodies at a graveyard. It's a national park. Half of the forest is just normal ass trail, honestly. Half of the forest, yeah. And you should, that's probably where I would film. Like, if I were to go to Japan and I were to go to the Suicide Forest, I would go down the hiking trail. I'd film a vlog, you know, talk about it and stuff. And then at the point, I'd film the point. And then I would be like, all right, guys, that's where I'm going to end the video, because I have no intentions of going down past this point, because I already know what's down there. And there's just no reason I should be going down there. I wouldn't be surprised if he was cursed. Yeah, the guy who found King Tut's tomb. God, I love that stuff. I love talking about that stuff. Yeah, if you're not, you can get lost in it if you're not careful. Absolutely. Yeah, very intense. Very intense. By the way, thank you guys for joining. I see a lot more people hopping on in. Thank you so much. Thank you for making it. Phoenix Flare. Hey, sorry I'm late. My phone was charging. Don't worry about it, man. I get it. It's all good. Jada. Sorry. Jada. I caught myself that time. Shine, yeah, hey, I love the Mummy. Those guys deserved it. LOL. Where is the Doll Island? Isn't that somewhere in Mexico? Am I wrong? New Mexico? There's like a Doll Island? Oh, I'm sure everybody he knew was probably cursed. Not everybody I knew, you know. Yes, I remembered your name that time. Did a 40-page project on King Tut. That guy just died from an infected bug bite that he got before even going to Egypt. Wow. Mexico, I think the Doll Island. Okay, I was right about that. Yeah, Mexico is where the Doll Island is. Island of the Dolls is in Mexico City. Hell yeah, I was right. Look at that. I remember Raka Raka doing a video there, and they had an Annabelle doll, like an Annabelle doll from like not Spirit Halloween, Trick or Treat Studios, which I would love to get one of those. And they obviously brought it, but they acted like they stole it, and they took it back home, and they made a whole video about it. It was hilarious. Oh, I highly recommend that. The M&M milkshake and the cheeseburger are a good mix. Dude, that sounds fucking delightful. What are we talking about? Right now, we're talking about the Doll Island. We were talking about the Suicide Forest and how it's a bad idea to film there. Just in general, if you're a content creator, you should never film there. It doesn't look good on you. It doesn't matter how nice of a person you are. If you're going down there looking for dead bodies and you're recording it, it just does not look good. I remember Ghost Adventures going there. Yep, I remember them too. There's also tons of toxic fumes in the tomb for the pharaohs. They put it in there. Stop grave robbers, no curse. Gosh, you just took the fun right out of that. No. It does make sense that, yes, they set booby traps for the people who would disturb their graves. Absolutely. Here, I should ask the community something. What should I ask the community? Oh, this is a good question. What was your favorite show growing up? Believe it or not, I was a really big Naruto fan. I really loved the original Naruto show, but at the same time, I'm kind of want to say Pokemon. Pokemon was another one that I used to watch religiously with my friends. We would play the games, we would collect the cards, we would play watch the show all the time. I don't even like watching videos about the Suicide Forest. As an empath, the energy is so intense. Yeah, I have no doubt. Oh, yeah. Peachy, yeah, booby traps like that, like in The Mummy. For sure. For sure. Let me go ahead and start I guess I could start a Q&A, start a poll, though. Oh, man, what should I ask? What should I ask? I was always a Ninja Turtle girl? Hell yeah. The thought of getting cursed is more fun. Oh my god, I was obsessed by Little Pony. With My Little Pony. Oh my gosh. I had a few friends who were, actually. Sorry for ruining the fun, but it's the truth. You're right, it is the truth, though. You are absolutely 100% correct. I had to take more than just language, so I took ancient history course. That is so cool. I would love to have taken an ancient history course. Samurai X. Oh, wow, I forgot that even existed. Wow, Samurai X, yeah. What should I ask? Have you subscribed to my second channel, my gaming channel? There you go. Yes or no? There we go. That's a good, solid question. Have you subscribed to my second channel, my gaming channel? Transformers, Ninja Turtles, Guyver, the Digimon for me? No! I saw that. I saw that. Who said that? State your name. They were cursed by their own ignorance. That's right. There is no cure for stupidity. Link to it? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Francis might beat me there. Francis is still watching. He probably already has that link on fucking copy and saved. Copy and paste. Ah! I beat ya. I beat you to it. There's the link, guys. You're but he was close. He was close. Yep, go subscribe to it, guys. The more subscribers over there, the better. I plan on doing live streams over there at some point, too. If you're into gaming and stuff, then you might really enjoy it. Hell yeah. Thank you again, guys, for hopping on in. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something here on YouTube. Gonna sub right now. Thank you so much, Huggy Black. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. 15 votes, and most of you guys are subscribed. Oh, hell yeah. Now it should be everybody here is probably subscribed. Thank you. Thank you. And by the way, it's not just the gaming channel. If anything is to happen to my reaction channel, my main channel, then you guys have somewhere to go in case something happens to this channel. Ever. Like, let's say we get 3 copyright strikes out of nowhere and this channel just gets completely wiped out. You'll at least have something to go to a backup. I actually watched one of your older videos earlier today. Oh, wow. Which video did you watch? Grew up on Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny, that's a fun time. Hell yeah. I respect that. I was actually watching some old Looney Tunes episode actually earlier yesterday, I think. By the way, are the Grimace shakes good? Scary jump reaction. Yes, the gaming channel is also your refugee camp. That's right. That's right. You're not a hardcore J Carts Arts fan unless you subscribe to both channels. 334 subscribers. Good golly, that is awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, let me go back. Daffy Duck is your favorite? I respect that. Hey, Jordan, I'm on lunch break now. Is your birthday live stream still at the same time? I'm hoping so. And if it's not, it could be either later during that day or earlier. So just keep an eye out, Jason. I will send you a link immediately. I'm not sure what time you're going to be up. Hopefully you're awake when I go live. I should be going live, though, because I'm on a third shift schedule right now, so I'm hoping I'm up at 1 in the afternoon. If I'm not, then I will definitely either do it earlier or later that day. Probably later that day, so probably around... and I see that you're awake now, so you'll probably be awake... No, tomorrow's you have work tomorrow, right? You have work tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Birthday live stream. When your Minecraft camp is done, we all go camping. When is your birthday? My birthday is on July 2nd, so I will be 27 years old in 2 days. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that, Huggy Black. You're a badass. Oh, you did the reaction to that music video. Gotcha. Not reaction. You watched that music video. Yeah. Do you do movie watch-alongs with your subscribers? It's like being in the cinema with everybody. I have before, and it's a really fun feeling. Obviously, I can't show the movies, but yeah, I've done watch-alongs. That's actually kind of what we do on Patreon and members too. I do reaction watch-alongs. So if you have your own copy of the movie, all you have to do is press play at the same time, and you can watch new movies with me. I do. I like earlier Robot Chicken. Earlier Robot Chicken was a lot of fun. Are you working now? Did you get the job? I did not get the job to my knowledge yet, so I mean I have not been notified about it, and I'm hoping I will be notified at some point. I was supposed to call them today, but I kind of passed out and I just slept through most of the day, so can't really do that. Watch-alongs are fun. I agree, Mirror Domains. Hell yeah. Yeah, we do a lot of that stuff. Yeah, actually, King and Dash, if you actually are a member, which you are, not sure if you're a member with a maniac with a machete, but maniacs with the machetes can actually do watch along full movie reactions with me. So yeah, yeah. I mean, it's normally $5 or more a month because it's actually early access at the same time because you're technically seeing a reaction early. Your 1 p.m. will be my 3 a.m. I can set up my alarm as long as your live stream does not happen when I go to work at 6 a.m. It's fine. Okay, okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. I will do my utmost best to go live like as at a good time during that day. Here's a hot take. Sam and Colby should do The Conjuring themselves instead of having guests on. It's more serious when they don't have goofy distractions. At the same time, I have seen Sam and Colby videos where they're a bit too goofy for their own good, I think. So even knowing they might not have guests, they can still pull off a goofy video if they really wanted to. It's not saying they will. I'm sure they're going to take it seriously, fingers crossed. But yeah, we'll see how they do. We'll just see what they do. I know I first watched Chucky when I was like 5, and my mom said I laughed at it. Weird, right? Not really all that weird. I've it's if in a sense, it's kind of a silly movie. The first Child's Play, in a sense, but there are scary elements to it, just depending on the person you are. I like watch-alongs, but for some reason, as Carolyn, I didn't always have my own copy. Understandable, understandable, and I do feel bad about that. I really do, but I think once you've been under the pressure of 2 copyright strikes on Vimeo, I think you would understand, because if I get one more, they just remove everything, and I would rather play it safe at that point, but I completely understand, and I do feel bad, again, because I know people can't afford to get their own copies or watch along, which does bum me out. Yeah, they did kind of look annoyed with Tommy, yeah, they did. Have you heard of the Russian sleep experiment? Yeah, I heard that was yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, but the way I can watch in my bed, if I do have a copy. Right, right, right. And I'm not sure if a lot of you guys have streaming services or not. And I'm not asking you guys to go out and start paying for streaming services just for my sake. But if you guys have streaming services, a lot of the stuff I watch are normally on streaming services. So if you have like Shudder or Netflix or HBO Max or anything like that, or Peacock or things like that, then you could probably watch along with me. I'm a shy person, and you're teaching me how to precise conversation with friends. Thank you. Really, oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I actually am myself kind of a shy person. I grew out of my shyness. I used to be really shy in school, and that's really heartwarming to know that I'm helping somebody actually break away from their problem with being shy. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Hell yeah, man. If you have Amazon Prime, they sometimes make you pay for it. Right, right, right. Retail helped with my shyness too. I used to be, an employee at Walmart, and yeah, I was extremely shy at first, but the more I started talking to customers, the more I just started breaking away from it. Absolutely. I was always the bold kid in school. Right. I had a friend in college who always laughed and giggled during horror films. Turns out it was his coping mechanism. People laugh during scary situations. Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. University helped my shyness the most, to be honest. Have you seen the Living with Chucky? No, I have not seen the Living with Chucky documentary. I really wanted to watch it, but I have not gotten to it yet. Looks really good though. I think they're coming out with the Robert Englund one right now, and it looks really interesting. I think they're also coming out with a Jason Goes to Hell documentary on the making of that movie. because it is kind of a weird and strange movie. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to hear more about it. Like, what was the process of making it? Maybe you could provide links to the movies you react to for the movies no one has a copy of. Well, I mean, I could leave links to the movies that I'm reacting to, but at the same time, the way I watch some of them are through, again, like streaming services. So like Evil Dead Rise, I watch through a streaming service. I can't just like link the movie itself. I know that you said that some people have have done that, but the reality is I just don't have enough space on my computer to have like movies, like full length actual files with the movies inside of them at the same time. It's already taking a lot of storage on my computer to like even have just the movie reactions themselves. So like the second I even send, like, I have to like record that whole movie to just send to my editor so he can edit the movie reaction for YouTube, I have to like delete that movie in general, because it's just like it takes up too much space on my PC. So, and once there's too much space taken up on my PC starts kind of suffering because of it, and it makes it more difficult to record stuff. And it's just one of those things. I got to figure out a better way to do it. But right now, this is like the only way I know I can film as many movie reactions as I possibly can without like having to like film the movie reaction, then film the movie, and then put them together for the reaction. And even when I do that, there are still issues with it. Hey, Slaughter Count, how is it going? Thank you for hopping on into the live stream. But I get the criticisms. I really do. I do feel bad when people tell me they don't have a copy of the movie to watch along with me. It really does bum me out, and I wish I could help out with that more. But at the same time, it's just like I don't really know any other way of fixing that problem without risking a lot of stuff or just making it more difficult to do at the moment because of my setup. Rocky Horror Picture Show helped me with my shyness. The audience participation helped. You have not lived until you hear Time Warp in the theater full of people. Welcome back, Jada. It's going good. Just hit 100 subs. Congratulations, man. That's fantastic. Also, when I was younger, I used to start streaming on Twitch, and that helped me a lot. My son laughed at The Shining. Only thing that seriously bothered him was the creepy old lady in the bathtub. I think that creeped out everybody out, yeah. Oh yes, the storage. I just hope the others could have access to the streaming service if they're lucky. Find it free on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, as long as, I know a lot of people who have, Blu-rays and DVDs and whatnot. Those work too. Streaming services, some of them don't cost too much a month. So most people today have streaming services more so than even, I think, cable. I mean, so it's like, I'm hoping that... Jada, I doubt you have the least amount of subscribers. I mean, Hey, Dead Souls, how you doing? You have to start somewhere. Right. But no, getting back into that whole subject matter. Yeah, no, because right now it costs a lot of money. It doesn't cost a lot of money, but it does cost money yearly to keep Vimeo going. So it costs about $250 a year to keep Vimeo going, so I can upload the reactions, the full length uncut reactions to Patreon and members and whatnot. So there's that. There's also, if you're paying for Google, Google storage and whatnot, that costs about like $10 a month. Even though I could probably should pay more to keep more storage on there. Do you have some streaming services? I just need to take the time. I find stuff there. Oh, you do have streaming services. Yeah, no, yeah, that's understandable. And again, I know it's like making you guys work to watch stuff with me, but and I'm glad at least you at least understand where I'm coming from when I'm a little bit nervous to kind of keep doing with the way I was doing it. And it was Universal Studios, by the way, who got me, who striked me twice, and that made me nervous. That made me really nervous. There's just too many streaming services now. There's a lot, yeah. I don't really mind it. I'll eventually get it to something I want to watch. Uh, I decided not to put you on my channel because most of your videos are over an hour, and that would take me an eternity. I decided not to put you on my channel because most of your videos are over an hour, and that would take me an eternity to edit. What do you mean by that? Damn Universal shakes fist. I know. Someone posted The Swarm and The Brood on YouTube, so if you do reactions to those two films, they're already free to watch. Yeah, well, one of the reasons why I watched Kingdom of Spiders was because it was actually, not one of the reasons why. It's just like I saw that it was free on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, the Kingdom of Spiders. Sometimes things available in America's streaming services isn't available for other countries, to be honest, which doesn't really bug me. Yeah, it's always weird too when some streaming services don't have the same films as like other countries do. That's why some people have VPNs. Sorry, I'm not meaning not to talk. I'm just waiting for more comments to hop on in. And sometimes I read your guys' conversation between each other, and it's always, I feel always so weird when I do that. I decided not to watch any of your videos because they would take me too long to edit. Ah, Jamie Hill, how are you doing? Someone's shooting firecrackers out here. Oh my god, that is loud. No respect! I'm trying to live stream, and there's people out there shoot firecrackers. Jamie Hill, and thank you. Well, first off, thank you for joining the live stream. Really honored to have you here. Tis the season for loud noise. It is the season for loud noises. That's right. That's right. Well, thank you. Loved your video of my movie. By the way, yeah, I was gonna say, if you guys did not know, Jamie Hill is actually the mother character from the movie Skinamarink on Shudder. So, I'm honored to have her here, and I'm honored for her to be talking with us. People are blowing me up on Facebook too. What the? Thank you. Happy Friday, watching while cleaning, Lonefire, hey! Thank you for hopping on, and by the way, guys, if you have not, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot. And I was actually really happy to react to your movie, too. I thought it was actually a really damn good movie. I actually really enjoyed it. I did see the Steelbook at Walmart the other day, and I was thinking about you, Jamie, actually, and I almost bought it for that reason. I didn't have the money on me, but I almost bought it. I was like, I'm going to have to get Skinamarink and put it in the collection, and it was a Steelbook, too. My neighbors are shooting off fireworks currently. Mine too. Mine too. I'm surprised they haven't hit the house, actually. They're firing them so gosh dang close. They're like right outside. No, my birthday is in 2 days after today. Yep, July 2nd. Born July 2nd, 1996. And by the way, I plan on doing collaborations with a bunch of other content creators and people here soon. I'm not used to doing these kind of things, so if you are a content creator and you want to reach out to me personally to try to get something going so we can have fun in the conversation or whatever you want to talk about, we can do something. I've been wanting to do something myself for a while now and actually just start doing collaborations with people. Having conversations. I guess I was just trying to find my place and my footing in the YouTube community first before I started doing that kind of stuff. See how many subscribers I can get without collaborating. And the fact that I'm almost to 20,000 now, I feel like is probably a good point to start doing collaborations with other people. I killed a lot of flies at work at the bakery today. Oh my gosh, let me go back up really quick. At the bakery today makes me feel like a fly serial killer. My fly swatter is my weapon of choice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, Jason, I plan to get a bag of Ginger Snaps cookies to enjoy when you post your reactions to part 2 and Ginger Snaps back. I need to go ahead and jump on that too, yeah. I would love to collaborate with you. Yeah, I mean, at some point, I plan on doing a lot of collaborations, yeah. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing one with Zawoki here soon. So Zawoki will be the first person I do a collaboration with. And yeah, if you have any ideas of anybody you want me to collaborate with, maybe a horror YouTube channel, please don't send me somebody who has like over 1 million subscribers, because more than likely they just will not do a collaboration with me at all. And understandably so, they're at 1 million. I would not help them at all. You'll sign up for me? Awesome! I appreciate that, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you. That's so cool. That's so cool. I'd love to do more stuff with actors and filmmakers. Maniac with a fly swatter. Jordan, collab with Mr. Beast. Absolutely. I'll get right on that. You know, I got him on speed dial. Mackenzie would love to. That should be an actual perk, you know. A maniac with a fly swatter. And by the way, if you have not, guys, I don't ask you guys to do this too much, but could you share this with your friends? Could you share this live stream with your friends? Get more people hopping on in here. If you know anybody who's actually interested in like horror movies and things like that, maybe try to get them on into this live stream. I'm trying to get a bigger audience. We're badass, aren't we? That's right. He probably, you know what? He'd be the type of guy who would probably do something like that. Which, damn, $10,000, dude? That's nothing compared to what he's making. But I'd be grateful, regardless. I have time back in for work now. I'll see you later, Jordan. All right, Jason, have a great afternoon. Thank you for hopping on in again. Really appreciate you. When's Skin of Marink 2 coming out? I'd love to see it. Thank you for sharing, Jersey. I appreciate you. Who knows? He may come into the stream and gift $500 super chat. Mr. Beast, maybe? Did we all see the Mr. Beast thirst trap? I felt so uncomfy after seeing that. I'm glad I wasn't drinking my coffee, because it would probably come out my nose. Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast, are you watching? Hello? Hello? No. No. To be honest, though, I don't think I would want to do collaboration with Mr. Beast. And it's not because I don't appreciate the things that he does. It's just, I just don't feel that is the person who, like, granted, would he help my channel out a lot? For sure. For sure. I mean, doing collaboration with probably the biggest YouTuber of all time, I'd probably blow up. But at the end of the day, I would rather talk about... Because when I do YouTube, man, and this is just... When I do YouTube, I like to keep things in the realm of what I like to talk about. And I feel like Mr. Beast, though he would be a cool person to chat with, would get really bored of the conversations I like to have conversations about, if that makes any sense. I like talking about horror films, the paranormal, creepy things. I feel like he would get bored with that. So there'd be no point of me bringing on my channel unless it was only for clout, right? Or because I can't help him any more than he's already helped himself. I mean, he's already at the highest peak you could probably get with YouTube, so. I don't know, I'd rather collaborate with people like We Watched a Movie, Drum Dums, actors from horror films, Zawoki, for example. People that actually, you know, talk about the things we talk about. React to Jeepers Creepers Reborn with Mr. Beast. That would be a hell of a video, wouldn't it? Just have randomly Mr. Beast walk in here, sit down with me, and we just start watching Jeepers Creepers Reborn. He does have a Mr. Beast Reacts channel now. And that fucking channel, even knowing it's like... You'll end up owing him money. Nah, probably. Even though the guy's loaded. Like, Like, I need to owe him money. The fucking guy's loaded, dude. His videos get over 1 million views in minutes. You will lose, but he will feel bad and give you money for trying. Thanks. Pity money. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about that. Pity money. He figured out good shtick. Get money by giving money. Hey, Jordan, how you doing? Lila, thank you so much for hopping on in. Glad you could make it to the live stream. I'm doing pretty solid, thank you, though. How are you doing? 100 views on the live stream, guys. Thank you so much. It does happen, but you see, I would love to collaborate with Call Me Chris. That'd be something. You're doing good? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. But, yeah, no, if I'm going to collaborate with people, I would like to keep it in the realm of the community I'm trying to be a part of. Mr. Beast is kind of in his own, I wouldn't say community, but he's definitely someone who focuses more on trends and popular subjects than something I do. If the subject kind of comes back to something that could be involved with somewhat of this kind of community, then I might do some sort of reaction, but yeah. Okay, I'm getting tired, so I'm going to sign off. Later, guys. All right, Carolyn, have a great night. Thank you again for hopping on in. Hopefully you had fun while you were here. You and Mr. Beast having a conversation, that it'd be only funny because I wouldn't know what to talk to him about. Oh, it was really nice what you did for those people. Yeah, you know, just seemed like the right thing to do. I just don't know how a conversation with Mr. Beast would go. How would it go? I'm not clever. I'm not smart. It's not like I'm like a moist critical having a conversation with Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is a lot smarter than me. I just don't see it going good. I'm gonna avoid that actual situation. Like, at all cost, I'm gonna avoid that conversation. I would be awkward because I wouldn't know what the fuck to talk to him about. My channel is completely the opposite of what a Mr. Beast does. I seen him on a podcast called The Yard. He watches anime and plays video games. You could chat about that. I could probably chat with him about anime. I'm a pretty big anime fan. Yeah. I would almost... It'd be like... You know, like an episode of... Oh my god. What is that show called with Zach Galifianakis? I'm gonna look that up. Between Two Ferns. That's what... It'd be like an episode of Between Two Ferns. I'd be literally just sitting there just so awkwardly. Yeah. Talk about Minecraft and get views. That's... you could ask Mr. Beast the worst. Technically, you already did a collab. Oh, nice. You could ask Mr. Beast the worst he could do is say no. He could surprise you. Yeah, but like... again, I don't know if I would want to do that. Again, like, you know, I just don't know if I want to actually do a collaboration with Mr. Beast. Like, if he ever, like, this will never happen, but if he actually made the, like, actually reached out to me and said, hey, I saw your video, you know, I would love to do, like, a small talk or something like that, that'd be something different. But, like, if it's me reaching out to him, I just don't want to do it because it's like because he never, besides, you know, what Peachy said about the video games and the anime and stuff on that one thing that he does, there would be no reason why I would have a conversation with him besides, you know, it would, for one, it would make me, I don't know, it just, I don't know. I don't know, it's one of those things. I really don't know if I want to do a collaboration with Mr. Beast. Like, I respect him. He would help me out. Again, he would help me out a lot with subscribers, obviously, views, but there's just other people in the community that I feel like I would probably have better conversations with. Like, at some point, I wouldn't want to talk about anime and video games the whole time. I'd want to talk about, things that I also like to talk about. Mr. Beast seen Dream and Techno's success with Minecraft and wanted a piece of that pie. I respect it, to be honest. You don't need to ride Mr. Beast's coattails. I mean, it's just, like, there's other YouTubers I'm already, like, in mind that I feel like I'd, have better collaborations with. Drum Dums. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys have heard of Drum Dums, but he's one of my favorite horror content creators. I could see me having a conversation with him. I could see me having a conversation with Zawoki. We watched a movie. Matt Facci. I could see me having a collaboration with him. No, I know you guys are just giving ideas. But it's also something I've been thinking about a lot, too, because I've also been wanting to do collaborations. Jamie Hill just said she would collaborate with me on something, so that's really cool. Do a live watch-along, maybe, with Skin and Marink. Obviously can't show the movie or nothing, but, like, press play at the same time and actually have a conversation about it. Who knows? Right? There's a lot we could do. By the way, what did you guys think of that Grimace video I posted? Out of curiosity, I wanted to try something fun and different, and I was like, that Grimace thing is pretty popular. It's right up my alley. I love McDonald's, classic McDonald's, and I love horror stuff, and I was like, I gotta do some reactions to some of these. And then I thought of that, that whole skit idea at the last minute. Have to leave, but had fun here. Congrats on 30 likes, and badass night, everyone. All right, Mr. Doodles, thank you so much. Have a great night, and I appreciate you hopping on in and being a part of the conversation. Yeah, what if scenarios? Yeah, let me go ahead and link you guys with that really quick. I did a Grimace video, and I think a few people liked it. But I really wanted to do something different, so that's what I came up with. Almost 30 likes on it. Only one comment, though. Hey, if you guys have watched it, please go leave a comment on that video. Helps out with the algorithm. If you guys just give me your thoughts, You're so lucky you have me to advise you on the trends like the Grimace thing, lol. Dude, again, I had no idea that was even a thing until, like, people were, like, you were mentioning it to me and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, that's hilarious, and I gotta go ahead and do some reactions, and I did. Hello, Froggo, how are you doing tonight? You don't care for the Grimace thing? Understandable. Not everybody does. I thought it was perfect and funny. Comment on what video? Did that link not work? Yeah, it worked. I just left a link in the chat, and that link leads to the Grimace video. You left a short comment, Francis? Awesome. Yeah, just if you guys can, if you guys are leaving likes on that video and actually did like it, yeah, leave a comment really quick. Give me your thoughts. Give me some recommendations, maybe for more future Grimace reactions. Maybe there's one that you thought was really funny. Can't have you falling behind on the trends and gossip. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I do, too. Did you see that new CoffeeZilla video today, Peachy, by the way? I'm not sure if you saw it. But, yeah. That was funny. Hey, I'm doing all right. But how are you? I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. I'm feeling really good going live tonight. We literally hit 30 likes within like an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, if you guys are not a fan of Logan Paul, go watch CoffeeZilla's most recent video. Absolutely crazy, but doesn't surprise me one bit. Does not surprise me one bit. This is something I think everybody should come to expect with this guy. I will watch it after the stream is over. Fuck yeah. Logan, I think he's a bit beyond. I think he's a bit beyond a dummy at this point. I genuinely think this guy's just an evil little asshole, if I had to be honest. I think he knows exactly what he's doing. I think he just plays dumb. I think he just plays like the bumbling idiot, just so people don't like freak out when they really, I don't want people to freak out when they figure out this guy is actually just a complete scam artist who just knew exactly what he was doing. Can't stand that guy. I can't stand him. In 2019, I was being hurt by a wasp. I was crying too much. Oh, I'm sorry. At least that time has passed now. Wasps are nature's jerks, kind of, aren't they? I can't believe Mr. Beast was invited to go to the Titan sub. I can't imagine if he did. Well, if he had at the time that they went, then yeah, he probably would have been, unfortunately, gone. But he didn't, so that's at least good. He didn't go. I'm happy to hear that he turned it down. But yeah, no, the whole Logan Paul situation. By the way, guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically Logan Paul said he was going to refund people because a lot of people lost a lot of money because of his CryptoZoo scam or CryptoZoo, whatever you want to call it. It is a scam in my opinion. And he said he was going to refund everybody. He went live and said this on one of his YouTube shorts, saying he was going to refund everybody. And it's been about 6 months since that promise, and he has not refunded anybody. And CoffeeZilla, who was the guy investigating Logan Paul on this, has been trying to get a hold of him for the past 6 months, constantly messaging him saying, hey, no one has been refunded yet. Why aren't you refunding anybody? And Logan Paul basically just does not reply to him, even knowing he already told CoffeeZilla that he wanted him to reply. He wanted him to like get a hold of him privately if he had any questions, and yet Logan has not done anything. And then recently today, I'm pretty sure it was earlier today, Logan Paul made a video stating how much money he made during this Prime thing, and he's still promoting his Prime drinks and having fun doing that, but completely just ignored everybody who he just ripped off and threw under the bus in a sense. So yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's just a big piece of shit. My uncle told me I would get allergies when I got older. I was going to tell him I'm not an old man yet, but then he told me in a joking voice, unless you want to be in the grave, don't say it. Damn. Who is my favorite gamer? I am a pretty big fan of the boys, just in general. I like those guys. Molly used to be my favorite. Molly's done a couple things recently to where I'm not really proud of that guy. I'm kind of disappointed in him. But he used to be one of my favorites, and I know his whole thing and shtick is that he doesn't give a fuck. Which, horrible excuse to be a douchebag. Sorry, in a sense. And he's not necessarily a douchebag. I don't want to say he's a douchebag entirely. It's just he did one thing that just kind of pissed me off and annoyed me. And basically what happened was they were sent fan mail, and they were doing a fan mail unboxing, and Molly kind of lit someone's picture on fire that they drew of one of their characters. And right on, like, during the video, he just lit it on fire. And it was obviously clearly, it looked like some kid maybe drawn it and colored it and everything. And yeah, he just lit it on fire. And I thought that was one of the most fucked up things to do, especially if it was like a kid who sent them that and actually put time and effort into making that fan art. I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. But he comes off like he doesn't give a shit, so it's just like, if that's the kind of persona that you want people to think you are, then they have the right to not give a shit about what you feel or think too. When at the end of the day, Sorry, I don't know why I just went on a rant right there, but that's how I feel about that situation. He used to be one of my favorites. He still is a cool guy. I still like him on YouTube and everything, but that was a moment where I was like, that was fucked up. So, because I never take that for granted, man. When people send me fan art or just fan mail in general, I could not imagine me burning it ever. I mean, if I don't have room, it might go into storage at some point, but I would never burn that stuff. That stuff is for me always. How is Logan getting views still? I feel like people just give him views. Well, the people who normally watch him are a bunch of kids, and those kids are just kind of rebellious. I'm sure there's a lot of rebellious kids under him, and I'm sure they just love this shit. I'm sure they just love the fact that Logan is this kind of guy. So it doesn't surprise me that he's still successful, even knowing he should not be this successful. My uncle knew what I was going to say, but put his hand on my shoulder and said that everyone found it funny. Wow. I'm gonna go. Sorry I didn't stay long. Don't worry about it, Lila. I understand. The whole Mr. Beast Titanic thing was sus because in his screenshots of the text bubble was blue. I think he was full of it, to be honest. I mean, if it was sent by the CEO of the, whatever, Ocean Gate, then I guess there'd be no actual real proof of how, send it to see the real message, right? Because unfortunately the guy's now gone. So okay, bye. All right, Lila. Well, again, I appreciate you hopping on in here. Sorry that we were talking about things that may not have been up to your interest, or for whatever reason you wanted to leave, but I understand. So I hope you have a great night. Again, thank you so much for hopping on in. Hopefully, I catch you on my next live stream. I'll be going live on my birthday, so if you want to catch me then, absolutely, please make it. It is 10:48 p.m. right now. The poll has 25 votes. Yes, it does. Exactly my issue is Logan thing is exactly what I'd expect from him, to be honest. Yeah. And then he's going to play the bumbling idiot. That's just how it goes. Wow, 12-hour difference. Your time is an hour ahead of mine. Ooh. Sup, Horror Universe. How are you doing today, man? Only 9:48 p.m. here. Ooh. No, my laptop is about to die, and with my volume, I can't barely hear you, but I did like the convo. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I felt bad, because I know sometimes when I get into different conversations and stuff, some people would just rather leave instead of listen to the conversation, which is understandable. I can never blame them. Why did I think you said Horror Universe? I don't know. Sometimes I do that. I talk really fast, and it sounds like something else. I just keep thinking about how great the FNAF movie trailer was. Same. Yo, how are you doing, Poltergeist? Thank you for making it to the live stream. By the way, guys, if you have not, slay that like button. It means a lot, helps out with the algorithm of the live stream. So if you guys like seeing these live streams and like me having conversations with the community, definitely hit that like button. It's 10:48 a.m. here in Singapore. Oh, wow. It wasn't that Mr. Beast was invited. It was his friend that was invited, and his friend sent him a text saying that. Interesting. I'm so done with the Paul brothers. I should be, but sometimes I just can't help myself when I hear that they're being idiots. They should be in jail. He should be in prison, man. It's fucked up what he's done. Speaking of the Titanic sub, I watched a YouTube video on what happened when something implodes. It was very disturbing, but at least they wouldn't have realized what happened. No, it would have been so quick. It would have been just, bam, like a snap of a finger, just done. Which is still horrible and fucked up. Even like it's still a horrible situation, regardless. But yeah, no, it would have been a very, that's it, kind of thing. What's up, everyone? How are you all doing? Stephanie, thank you for making it to the live stream. Did you know it was International Asteroid Day yesterday? I did not know that. Interesting, I did not. We've been talking about Mr. Beast a lot this stream. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Wasn't it Mr. Beast was invited? Yeah, a bunch of influencers were invited. If his friends said that, the bubble would have been gray, not blue. I'm pretty good. I just applied for my second technical Minecraft server. Just waiting for the vote now, and I'm approved or not. Oh, nice, nice. Hopefully you get that approval. I heard when it imploded, it was the size of a baseball. My God. That's... Yeah, supposedly an asteroid exploded over Russia in 1908, but it exploded in the atmosphere, smashing windows, etc. Wow. Yeah, who would want to go down? I'm never going to go to the ocean. Ever. Ever. Any coffee tonight, Jordan? I'm having some hot chocolate. I had coffee. It's gone now. But, yeah, I had coffee a little bit earlier. Alright, don't worry about it, Jada. Yep, they retreat. I saw some pictures. I didn't react to it because I feel like I'm just done with that whole conversation. I feel like I've said what I wanted to say. I feel like there's nothing more I can say besides, I hope all of them rest in peace and whatnot. I mean, that's all I can say at this point. I just don't think I need to make any more videos on the whole situation itself. It's unfortunate that it happened. It's heartbreaking that it happened, but what else can I say about it? Currently A52 in Montana. I'm always afraid of the asteroid strike. Right. Yeah, that would be a terrifying concept to know that's coming. Anyone have big 4th of July plans? I think the family were talking about getting to do like a family get together on 4th of July. I get an appeal of wanting to see the ship, but the risk of it too big. Coffee sounds good. Time to get a fresh press. Yes. The horror universe. Yep, we could go out like the dinosaurs. Very true. Who's all watching right now, by the way? I think we're just gonna hit the pool with some family friends. That's probably a pretty good idea. That sounds like a pretty good idea. I feel like it is for the best you didn't react. It's kind of morbid to react to things regarding real people's deaths. I did a video of them when they were missing, and of course I did do a video kind of reading the article about, you know, pretty much just accepting the fact they're dead. But after that, I felt like all I can say now is rest in peace. That's all I can say about it. There's nothing else I can say besides just that. It sucks, but I'm sorry to hear it. You know. I saw several people make videos of, like, you know, looking at the wreckage and stuff and the pieces that they're pulling out of the ocean. I looked at the pictures, but there was no reason to me to make another video. My barbecue? Nice, Stephanie. My 4th of July plans are to make cake, saying the cake is a lie. I just read the news article on it. No plans for the 4th, understandable. Have a good stream. Thank you, King and Dash. I appreciate you. Anyone watching Independence Day on the 4th? I am not. I am not. Hold on, let me read something really quick. My friend sent me something, and it's been killing me these past few minutes now. Okay. My July 1st plans, Canada Day, are going to my niece's birthday. Wow, my birthday's like one day after Canada Day. Welcome back, Jada. We explored more of space than we have the ocean. 5% of the ocean has been explored. It's scary down there. I don't even want to think about going down that deep. Why would we want... Who knows what's down there, man? What if there's like a civilization? You know? I have zero plans. Everyone is, I know, is so busy. Yeah, I'm still debating on what I'm going to do. I remember taking it. It's really tough coming up with ideas for holidays. I guess I could go live on July 4th, maybe. That might be an idea. What's scarier, space or the ocean? Both, man. I can't choose. I can't choose. I don't want to go to outer space, ever. And I certainly don't want to go to the bottom of the ocean. You can't breathe under either or. They're tied for me. They are absolutely tied. By the way, I'm actually gonna... I'm actually gonna ask the community that. At least you can swim in the ocean, so maybe that is a bit less scary. Ocean is scarier. True, you can swim in the ocean. That is true. Me too, Francis, because it's more realistic. I die to the ocean than space. Yeah, caves or the forest. I would say caves, because you don't really know what's living in the caves. The forest, you know, you have a chance to get away, climb a tree if you need to, you know, do things like that. But with caves, it's like, I'm claustrophobic too, and they're normally tight spaces. You know? The ocean is way... It seems like the people really believe that the ocean is way scarier than outer space. Hey, Maniac Mike, how are you doing? I know your name is Mike Morse, but... Maniac Mike, what's up, man? How are you doing this fine afternoon? You're also claustrophobic. Yeah, claustrophobia is a horrible thing to have. It really makes things more intense. But I do agree with that. Yeah, it's probably more realistic to die in... I mean, if you really want to think about it, technically we are in outer space at the end of the day, aren't we? Technically, at the end of the day. There's no sharks that we know of. That we know of, there's no sharks in outer space. I'm sorry, I didn't make it to your Call of Duty live stream. I was asleep. Don't worry about it, Pyro God. I understand. Bro, to be honest, I think space, is there a lot more in space that we know of, don't know of. Doing good. Hope your night is going well. My night is going pretty damn decent. Thank you for asking. And I'm glad your night's going really well. The likeliness of running into something that wants to kill you in space is far less than the ocean. Sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, if you climb a tree, many animals can climb too. That's very true. I mean, I'm never going to space, so it's just kind of there to me. Yeah, it's true. It's just there, yeah. No, the ocean is scarier. And it's also the concept that the ocean kind of fights back too, man. It's like, even if you were trying to swim back up to the surface, that doesn't mean the current or the waves are going to let you go back up, right? I mean, it is a scary there's a lot that can go wrong in the ocean. I don't know about anyone else, but I do believe in aliens. I do believe in aliens myself. That is a movie idea. You're on your own, Jordan. Pyro God out. All right, Pyro God. Have a great afternoon. It's a living entity. Very true. But alright, guys, I think this is probably a good time to go ahead and end the live stream. We've been on for an hour and 40 minutes now, so I went live last night, was on for quite a while. Going to be going live in 2 days, so hopefully you guys can make it to the birthday live stream. But this has been a great time. Again, as always, it's always a good time talking with you guys. I have fun. I try to go live as often as I can. You might see me live again tomorrow on my second channel, so if you guys are not subscribed to my second channel, highly recommend subscribing to the second channel. And, yeah. Sorry. I also need to go get some water, so, yeah, because I'm parched. But anyways, a lot of fun, guys. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for sticking around. Hopefully more reactions are coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. Please go support the Grimace video. It means the world if you guys do that, because I want my other kind of content to do well, too. Not just my Sam and Colby reactions, but also my other kind of reactions. Because the more of my other content that gets supported, that means I can, you know, start doing more other content instead of just Sam and Colby. I can probably start making more ad revenue off of, like, more original content, right? So, alright, guys, please take care. Keep it retro. I'll see you in the next one. Hope to see you. Yes, see me on my birthday. Hopefully try. Yes, thank you. Alright, guys, take care.